Okay, so we are live with our chapter 1 of our long journey ahead of us in this tabletop quest. We're playing Legend of the Five Rings. For our players today, we have Hida Kani, a massive crab warrior. We have
Yeah.
Doji Lau, the always poignant crane. And we have Mirumoto Kyyuna, the really creepy dragon guy in the corner.
Yep.
So before we start, why don't you guys share your um, character background histories with each other, so we all know where you guys are coming from. Kani, you can start.
Okay, right. Well, I'm a 30-year-old master martial artist in Tsubo Jutsu who obviously wants to make use of his skills, so he started looking for a big journey. Small version of the whole story.
Very cool. Let's move on to Lau.
Okay. I'm Doji Lau, 27-year-old courtier for the Crane family. And I went on this quest in order to gain political clout, so I could claim my own, political dynasty.
Very interesting. And lastly, a creepy dragon.
Let's see. I'm 5'8", 18 years old. I weigh 150.
Why are these descriptions so specific?
What's your blood type?
Yeah.
Let's see. My parents went missing. And recently I lost my sister. So I went on a journey to try and find my parents.
Okay.
And avenge my sister.
Do you know what killed her?
Bandits?
You don't sound very
say-
sure of that.
I was gonna say, please tell me it was something in the mirror. If anyone reads JoJo, please tell me it was something in the mirror.
Right. So everyone look at the board. We have a picture there.
Oh.
How do you turn off the grid? I wish I could do that. Wait, maybe I can actually. Nope, I can't. So anyways, this is a representation of the wall that separates the Rokugan from the Shadowlands. Shadowlands, of course, being infiltrated by tainted monsters. The scene is we have Lau in one of the military barracks at the wall. He's inside an institution talking to one of the generals of the Crab Clan, who's one of the higher officers managing all of the military actions at the wall. So far, Kani and Kyyuna have not been introduced to the scene yet, so we start off our... hold on. Oh, can everyone see the picture?
No.
Shall we try to reconnect?
Oh wait, it's in the center.
It's in the center, yeah. Oh, zoom out, guys.
You gotta.
Zoom out
Okay.
to like
I'm at-
60-70%.
That makes a lot of sense.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't see anything, so...
Okay, reconnect then.
I see it.
You see
You
it?
gotta zoom out. Yeah. At first, I had
Oh,
my
nice.
window at half window, so I was just looking at a blank grid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at 50. 60%.
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Okay, you guys see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
Kyyuna, you see it?
Just
give me a
F5
sec.
it.
Yeah.
You guys see it? Okay. So everyone sees it then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Stop this epic music. It's a bit too epic.
Bit too dramatic.
Yeah. Well, now we see it. That's why it was leading up to that point. Okay. So, the scene is Lau inside a a military barracks on the wall.
Okay.
You are talking. You find yourself talking to one of the highest generals on the wall, General Takeuchi of the Crab Clan, and he goes to you and he says, "I'm sorry for having to call you all the way out here from your lands. I know the wall isn't one of those places that's suited for your kind, Mr. Doji, but we have kind of a important incident that seems to be plaguing our wall recently, and we were hoping you could help us with your investigation, with some investigation of this."
Okay. And what kind of incident are we talking about?
Well, it seems to be. I don't know if you're familiar with our crab territory, but the wall is quite a ways a bit off from the rest of the world, the rest of the country, really, and as a result, we constantly need supplies being sent to our wall. And to make things kind of safe for our supply caravan, we usually have several outposts set up along the way, kind of as pit stops, but also for a place where we can man some soldiers to provide some sense of security for the merchants, the people who are bringing us the supplies along their route from wherever they're coming from, whether it be from those dirty scorpions or those honorable lions. But I mean, we know it's scary when you're not as strong as us crabs, so that's why we kind of put these little outposts. Anyways, I'm sorry, I digress. There happens to be one little village actually near our wall that I've been hearing some rather odd things. I don't actually know how to put it, but I'd like to send you there with a small crew to just kind of check out how things are going, and just let me know if you see anything suspicious. Would you be okay with doing that?
Okay. And what do you have in mind? I mean, are you expecting me to run into anything suspicious?
To be honest, I don't know. That's why I'm sending you.
Okay.
But I realize as a crane, you may not be the most fit for any sort of confrontation that may happen. So I'd like to give you one of my finest soldiers to accompany you on this trip. Kani, can you come into the room, please? And Hida Kani steps into the room. Kani over here is one of our best soldiers on the wall, and I'm gonna have him accompany you on this trip to just kind of make sure nothing really goes too wrong should the situation kind of go bad, as it were. Kani, would you like to introduce yourself to Lau? To Mr. Doji?
I am Mr. Kani.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so Kani walks into the room, and you see him fully dressed in heavy armor. He's wearing metal-plated armor. On his back, you see a large tetsubo strapped to his back. It's essentially a large battle hammer, and when he puts it on his back, though, not in the equipped form, it looks like actually like a small toy since he's so big.
It's heavy too.
Yes, it's heavy. Now, the two of you guys start making plans for your trip to this outpost village, and you guys converse with General Takeuchi. Before he sends you off, though, he says, make sure you don't, talk too much about this situation. I'd like to keep it as low profile as possible, if you get what I mean. And then he gives you a kind of one of those really creepy looking winks.
Okay. Very well.
Okay, so as you guys step out of the barracks, you bump into Mirumoto Kyyuna, who is carrying a plate full of food. Apparently, Kyyuna has no reaction. Or does he? No? Okay. You, Lau and Kani, look at the dragon. Oh, are you okay for talking now, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just
Yup.
yeah. Okay. So you guys bump into each other as soon as they exit the military barracks. Kani looks at the dragon clan member, and he says, oh, "Do you say anything, or do you want me to talk for you?"
No.
Not you,
Oh.
Kani. Yes.
What?
sir?
What? Say again?
You just bumped into Kyyuna as you exited the building. Do you want to say anything?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say, hey little midget, get out of my way.
Hey, you wanna start a fight or something?
Sure, bring it.
Are you guys actually gonna
go.
fight?
Let's take this outside.
You are outside.
Well, draw your weapon.
Okay. So you
I
guys
think I'll just
engage.
step back a bit.
You guys engage in a minor scruffle. Both of you guys roll one die.
D10.
D10. Yeah, always D10.
So run.
Oh god damn it.
Ha.
Okay. So Kani starts to unequip his Tetsubo, but in the process of unleashing the Tetsubo over his head to about to do a severe face slam on Mirumoto Kyyuna, he accidentally knocks himself in the back of the head and passes out. Now the two of you guys, Lau and Kyyuna, are standing beside this giant crab guy who's passed out. What do you guys do?
Smug him.
You guys are supposed to be on the same team.
I think that would be unwise. He is much larger than either of us, I assume.
Yes.
And when he wakes up, I'm the one who's got to travel with him for the next couple of days. I don't want to have him angry.
Let's give him my food.
You're gonna shove it down his mouth while he's passed out?
We'll leave it next to him, so when he wakes up,
Okay, so you're gonna ditch him?
no, we'll leave it
Wait,
there
you're
for him when
going to
he wakes
mug
up.
him and then leave him the food to distract him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you guys are
Okay.
gonna do?
Well, that's what he's part of. I want no part in that.
So okay, what are you gonna do?
I think it would be wise for me to try and stop him.
Okay. And from mugging? Or, okay.
From mugging my
Your giant friend over
guard,
there?
basically.
Okay, I'm gonna have you. Okay, roll a die. Just yeah, 1d10.
Okay. Roll 1d10.
Not you.
6.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, so you use your powers of persuasion, and you successfully convince Kyyuna to not mug the passed out crab on the floor. Instead, you reason that since he's much larger than you, if he actually gets a full swing at you, you will probably die immediately. So, now that you guys have kind of settled down on the situation, do you guys want to sit around and wait for him to wake up, or do you want to try to wake him up, or call over like a medic or something?
Let's wake him up.
I think Kyyuna should be the one to wake him up.
All right.
Okay, roll for that.
All right.
Okay. You tap him on the shoulder a few times, and you slap him on the face once. Kani, can you roll? Okay. Kani successfully wakes up. The first thing he sees is Kyuuna's face in his face as he opens his eyes. Do you say anything?
I'm just gonna say, holy hell, what just happened?
Do any of you guys want to tell him what just happened?
You slipped on a flagstone and fell unconscious. I think it's best not to divulge the truth of the of the situation.
Kind of your reaction?
I said, how embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't have to say like I said or whatever. You can just be in
That's cool.
dialogue. Okay. Right. So with that, do you guys want to get on with the your mission?
Yeah, is Kyyuna supposed to be coming along with us?
That's what
Well,
you guys.
The thing I want to ask Kyyuna is, what was he doing outside of the commander's tent or barracks or whatever it was supposed to be? Was he supposed to be eavesdropping on us or something?
No, he was just walking by.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask him that?
That's what I was planning to ask him. Yeah.
Okay. Kyyuna looks at you, and he is speechless for the first 5 or 10 seconds or so. And then he kind of looks down on his feet and says, I'm just looking for some battle experience. I'm not the best fighter out there, but I've got some personal issues that I need to get taken care of, and this is kind of my step one to getting to my goal. Do you guys say anything else?
Well, I clearly don't remember much, so...
Slightly concussed.
Okay. Kyyuna looks at both of you guys, and he says, you look like a pretty strong guy yourself.
Why, thank you.
Not you. But
me, obviously.
Could I tag along with you guys? I'm just looking for some action like anyone else, really. Would you guys mind if I tagged along?
Well, I think we were supposed to keep this mission under wraps, but I don't care to travel with just Kani so close to the wall. So I think it would be wise to take along another companion.
Do you have anything to say to that?
Alright, yeah. Having a teammates would help the journey go along better.
Okay. So, let me know if everyone sees this on their screen. Hopefully they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the outpost that you're going to, the little small village. That is one of the kind of the pit stops of the supply route that they have going towards the wall. And so basically, you're going to be heading to somewhere that looks like this.
Okay.
So you guys are traveling from the... do you guys need the map? Actually, you guys can open the map yourselves.
Yeah, we've got it on the...
Right, on the dock thing, yeah. So
Yep.
keep the map open just for reference. But you guys are walking along the road towards this outpost, and as you move further away from the wall, you would expect, or at least Kani would expect, because he's like lived in here for his entire life, that you would kind of transition away from the heavy war zone type of atmosphere that the wall is, and get to a more close to normal, but still not that normal because you're still in the crab territory, so it's like heavily military even when you're far away from the wall. But you would expect to see like merchants along the road or peddlers or some sort of life that's not military. But as you're walking towards this outpost, you actually notice nothing. In fact, the road kind of looks like this. Second. Does everyone see this picture? Oh wait, it's still. There we go.
Yeah, there's
This one? Okay. So this is kind of the road that you're seeing. Normally there would be people, or at least like someone with a cart or something traveling by, but you see nothing. That girl in the center of the picture is actually Kyyuna. Okay. So it's, and Kani finds it odd that actually you're not seeing anyone as you're traveling to this outpost, because even if, say, there were no travelers there, you should see someone like the normal supply caravan. At least one or so in the 3 or 4 hours it's taken you to walk your journey so far, and you're about 3/4 of the way there. You can almost see the clearing where the outpost is supposed to be. But so far you haven't run into a single person yet. As you get closer to the outpost, you see 2 crab soldiers who are guards, about equally armored as Kani, but they're running away from the opposite direction of the outpost, running towards you, towards the wall, away from the outpost. They approach you. They're running and approaching you in your direction very quickly. What do you guys want to do?
I reckon we halt them, and yeah, we basically stop them. I think.
Okay. Do you want to try to flag them down, or like physically stand in their way? They're running pretty fast.
Yeah, I yell out to them. Halt.
We should shout out to them.
You want to shout to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys wave to them and you shout to them. They don't look like they're slowing down.
I'll throw my weapon at them
You
to get their
That's
attention.
aggressive.
wait. What weapon do you have again? You have a katana. You want to throw your katana at them?
No, not my katana. My,
Oh, the shorter, the wakazaki.
Yeah.
You want? And are you looking to do damage?
No, just throw it in front of them.
Like at the ground in front of them.
Yeah, to stop their movement, to get their attention.
Okay. So you throw the weapon at. How close do you want to land to their feet? Like far away or
Not dangerous.
not
but
dangerous?
Yeah.
Okay. You throw the weapon towards the general direction. It lands about maybe 20 meters from them. Is that close enough, or do you want closer than that?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. It lands about 20 meters from where their current position is. They look at each other. They slow down a little bit, but then they pull out their weapons as well, but they continue running towards you.
Okay, I'm
When
just
we get
gonna
the feeling this
spend-
was a bad idea.
You guys are going to die at the beginning of the
No,
course.
no, I got this.
You can't step away. You're a bodyguard.
No, I'm not gonna step away. I'm gonna step in front of them because I'm like the
Okay.
bigger man anyway.
Okay. So you're just going to step in front of the path.
Yeah.
Okay. You step in front of the path. The 2 soldiers, immediately recognizing a crabkin, they halt to a stop, and they sheath their weapons. They're out of breath from the sprinting that they've been doing, but they slowly start to make their way towards you. You guys kind of meet each other halfway, and they're still out of breath. Do you guys want to say anything first?
What happened?
Oh man, that outpost, that you can't go there. That's evil. They're still out of breath.
What kind of evil?
I can't. I don't even know.
Slow down. Explain from the beginning what happened.
Well, about. Hold on. Do you guys have any tea?
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 I don't believe I do.
Do you guys have water and stuff in your travel packs?
Oh.
Or also, you can do a tea ceremony. But
I
a tea
could.
ceremony takes 2 hours, by the way.
Yeah, tea ceremony in the middle of a field.
Ran
no.
outside an outpost.
I guess
that's
I'll just give him some water.
possibly in danger.
Okay, you give him some
But
water.
it's good to prep up.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe a tea ceremony would be nice. Because who knows what kind of danger would be at the outpost, you know?
So you want to do a tea ceremony then? It's up
Yeah,
to
it's
Lau
better.
because it's his thing, so he has to agree to it.
It's better to be prepared, you know, to get the information from them.
Well, you don't
Yeah,
need to
okay.
do it just to just,
We could just
Well,
give them the
it's-
just
water.
give him
and,
a minute or so.
Well, I don't really care about the information. I just want to smack things in the face. So
Alright. Let's go. Let's go blackface.
So you're gonna
That's just
ignore
my
them
way.
then and just
Are you sure you just want to run in there without any knowledge of what we're supposed to be expecting?
I'm the best. So
Yeah, but these are two of your crab brothers, and they're fleeing for their lives in complete terror.
that means they're weak.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I'd still feel much safer if I knew what we were up against.
Fine, we'll have it your way.
okay.
Well, even if we got in a fight, I would kill more than Hida would.
Oh, it's some smack talk going down. So while you guys are arguing, the two crab guys have regained their breath, and they're just staring at you now like you guys are a bunch of weirdos. It's like, what's up? So they approach the Kani, the only crab brother, and they go like, "Why are you hanging out with these two losers?"
I don't know myself either.
Right on.
Losers, watch your tongue.
I don't like that little midget though. He's annoying me.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean.
Hey, if we fought 1v1, I would beat you.
Right. So anyways, they point back at the outpost that they were running away from, and they talk to the crab guy, the crab member only. By the way, if you were heading in that direction, I would turn around and head back towards the wall.
Why?
There's some scary stuff over there. I don't even know. There, a week ago, we were expecting one of our regular transports, one of our supplies, and they came in around late at night, maybe close to midnight or something, and I guess it seemed at the start like any other normal supply group passing through, but then all of a sudden it just like the whole area went black, and I think a couple of people went missing. I don't really know what happened that night. It was all really a blur. But ever since that day, we've had some weird, I don't know what you'd call it, like, I guess everyone blacked out for a minute, and then I think someone would go missing. Maybe a passerby, maybe a merchant. Anyways, our commander told us to check out the area. We've been searching. I figured it was some group of bandits who are just trying to steal some stuff. What precious food, what precious rice we have left. But we couldn't find anything. And then all of a sudden, just a few hours ago, that's kind of when everything just kind of turned wrong. We had one of our blackout spells again, but this time when we got our vision back, everyone was gone except for us two, and there was a very strong smell of iron throughout the entire complex. It was really creeping me out, so we just decided to pack our things and get out.
You're so weak.
Suit yourself, man. But I'm telling you, don't go there.
Do my companions hear the story as well while they're talking to me?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're in your range. Yeah.
Well, as long as we can kill something, let's go.
They look at Kyyuna and they shrug, and then they start walking away, or they break into a small jog.
Uh,
Do you want
Shall we?
move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Shall we?
Okay. So you guys approach the outpost, which, let me get rid of this picture. Go on to this picture. And as you get to kind of a ridge that leads into the outpost, it's just like the two crab warriors said. There's a really strong stench of iron that passes through you. It really gives you a kick the moment you get into range of it, and you guys are like, "Whoa, what is that? That's weird." And then you guys continue to. Do you guys continue to approach the outpost?
We
I
can see the
will.
outpost from here, right?
You can see the outpost, yes.
Is there anything unusual about it? Like in the way it looks?
I think it's too far for you to make any specific details, but all the buildings are intact, and
Okay.
like there's no structural damage.
And what about the surrounding area? Is there any like, say, wild animals or anything like that that could have?
The whole area is eerily silent.
Okay.
There are no winds. There's no trees rustling. I mean, the vegetation and stuff is still alive, but it's just nothing's moving.
Okay.
Let's travel in.
I think
See
so too.
what we can find.
Head down.
Yeah, I think we should go inside.
Let's see what this clip is. I hope it's the right one.
That's eerie.
So you guys approach the town, and you approach the gates, and you notice the gates are open. They look like they've been pushed open. There's no locks or anything, and there's no one to greet you. From what you can see from the entrance of the town, everything's empty.
But no signs of like gates being knocked down or anything like that. No.
No signs
It's-
of like any forced entry from the buildings or anything like that. Everything looks
Okay.
very silent.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just wondering what's going on.
Right. I'm sure
Let's
everyone
check the
is.
houses.
Check the houses.
See
Okay.
if anyone's there.
So you walk in to the middle of the town, and you see all the buildings, and actually, what do you guys want to do? You're now kind of, you can see almost everything. There's still some corners, some turns, some side streets and stuff. You can't see every single building, but you have a good view of everything. It's your typical town. Very small. It's not an outpost. Sorry, it's not a town. It's an outpost. There's like a small shop for general supplies, food and whatnot, food and water. There's a couple of houses that look like they're modified barracks for soldiers, and there's some sub buildings further down, towards the end, that you can't really tell what they are.
Okay. I think we should check inside the barracks.
Okay. You guys all approach the barracks, and you are at the front door. Before you open the door, I want you guys to all make a perception check,
Okay.
which is the perception number, K, that number.
Perception. Okay.
Alright, so it would be...
It should be probably 2K2 for most of you. Maybe 3K3.
Okay, so it'd be 2K2. My
If
guess for
it's
me
two.
is... Alright. So 2K2... Oh, 2D, 2D.
Okay, so Lau, you look at the entrance to the barracks, and you're like, brown's a nice color.
So my perception is 3. Do I?
Do you
what do I do?
3K3.
So do I roll 3d10s?
3D10,
Oh, yeah.
K3. Oh, you
It's-
did.
I just realised I did the wrong dice roll.
Yeah. Do it again.
Should I re-roll? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Roll.
Oh, oops.
So I'm not sure.
I got confused.
Roll.
You guys
I did
all
it wrong.
fail at rolling. I
GG.
need to give you guys actual dice. All you have to do is drop them.
What? My thingy doesn't work. Roll
Slash roll.
Well, what?
3D 10.
Drop point must be less than the point of dice rolled. What? Oops.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
can't
did
do
it
a
wrong.
K
I
with
thought-
the.
Really? You can't keep all three?
No.
Yeah, mine
Then
doesn't.
Just
So
do it
what would it
manually. Just do it manually.
Mine doesn't seem to want to roll for some reason.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, so it'd be. I would type that.
You would no. Forget the K. Forget the K. Ooh.
Yeah. Since it's keep all, you didn't need to do the K anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Kyyuna looks at the barracks before you guys, as Lau is pushing on the door to go in. And he says, "Wait, hold on a second. Do you guys see that?" And you guys take a step back. You guys look at what he's pointing at, and he points at there are some like brownish stains on the sides, on the walls of the barracks, and they look like splattered marks. They're not. They're irregular shaped, and they're irregularly spaced as well.
Okay.
I sense magic.
Do you sense magic?
Yes.
Can you sense magic? I don't think so.
Let me see.
But if you want to make everyone else believe that you can, go for it.
Yeah,
I don't believe
can.
midgets anyway.
Okay.
I have a high
Okay.
tolerance magic, so I'm able to detect magic in
Dude,
the vicinity.
Is that actually as a skill or
Yes, I have rank
That's
3 magic resistance.
resistance though?
Well, resistance to
Wait.
magic, obviously. So you would be able,
Wouldn't that make you
Logic
less
will
attuned
be-
to magic?
yeah, but you'd be able to at least detect it since you're able.
Wait, is it a skill or a family trait?
It's a advantage.
Oh, it's an advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's awkward. I'm gonna make you roll intelligence. 3K3 and
Alright, let me
for
see.
that. Oh, sorry, not 3. Whatever your intelligence, probably 2.
Alright, give me a sec. Same like last time.
If the number's
Oh,
the same,
I'm
it should be the
guessing.
same. It's whatever the
Alright.
intelligence ring is.
Awesome. 10, right?
Midget, just hurry the hell up.
Okay,
Oh, very nice.
that's a nice roll.
Okay, so Kyyuna closes his eyes for a bit and he starts to hum some very weird song that both of you guys have never heard before. And then he opens his eyes after a little bit and he says, "There was some type of ceremony that was done here."
Tea ceremony.
That's the first thing that comes to his mind. He says tea ceremony, maybe. I'm like 60% sure it was tea ceremony.
No, can you tell us anything else about it?
No, but he
That's
thinks it might
directed
have
at Kyyuna.
been. Oh, okay. Well, actually, he wouldn't know.
Okay.
But he thinks it might have been green tea.
Just from smell.
Just from smell. So that's all he knows.
Um,
Do you guys want
okay.
to stay outside a little bit or walk inside?
I think we should walk inside.
Okay.
I totally agree.
You guys walk inside to the barracks-like building. You see kind of what you expected to see, a lot of beds in a row. Not really much happening. All the beds are kind of messy. It looked like people woke up and then didn't really bother to make their beds. But for Lau and Kyyuna, you don't know if it's culturally appropriate for them to make their beds normally anyways or not in a military environment. Everything else looks kind of messy, but probably not too much to raise suspicion from, given the fact that it's a military barracks.
Yeah, I say here, just like my room.
I don't doubt it. Okay, so is there any other like rooms or?
It's basically one big room. There is stairs leading to a second story.
Okay, should we head upstairs?
Should you?
I'm asking the other two.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys head upstairs. You go upstairs, and it looks like just a storage area for all of the gears for the soldiers. There are some weapons, some food, and lots of like travel packs. That's all you guys notice.
Is it worth taking any of the stuff, or is it?
You can take the travel packs, but the weapons and stuff, it's the same as what you have right now.
Okay.
Wait, so what did we find?
It's like storage junk.
Oh.
Just a storeroom.
There's
basically.
there's some travel packs of like food and small materials in there if you want to take extra.
I'll take some food.
Okay.
At this point, though, I'm
Do I
going to
have to
tell
roll?
the midget to leave everything as it is.
Wait,
No.
what?
do you listen?
Loot. It's loot.
You're gonna
I don't give a fuck.
We're gonna loot the military installation.
From
Don't
a
fucking
crab
do
person
that.
who's right next to you.
So I'm gonna take it because I'm hungry.
Okay. You're gonna take it right in front of the crab guy.
Yeah.
I think the presence of the crab guy entitles us to take it.
Okay. So,
Um,
do you guys all grab how many? Just one or two?
Because what's gonna happen? Nothing.
Maybe.
Yeah, wait, what?
What?
Okay, yeah, I say we take some, stock up.
Okay. Everyone, Kani, do you want to take packs too?
Nope.
Okay. The other two guys, you get 2 travel packs each. So you can add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Yes.
Aha.
But these also, carrying these extra travel packs adds extra weight to your already
That works.
thing. So if you do any sort of long-term traveling or something, you get tired a lot faster.
Okay.
So
How much were we able to get? 2?
you got 2
Two.
each. Yeah.
Oh.
Can I pick up all
That takes up
one?
to 3.
What? So you only take
Can
one?
I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And are there any windows or ways to see out?
There are 2 windows. They face the kind of the center of the outpost, and they look like normal windows. Would you like to inspect?
Yeah. Look out the window.
Okay. Can you roll perception?
And just let me check what perception was. 2 probably.
Probably. Not everyone, just Lau. Unless you all want to inspect the windows.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm inspecting the midget. I don't trust him.
Trust the midget.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How does that work? 2d10 and you only got... Oh, you need to... Kyyuna, you need to add the K.
Oh.
20k?
At the end?
Because you got a 10, so you need to add the K.
Oh, 2D.
Oh no, sorry, not a K.
10K?
The exclamation mark.
I did
Oh.
though.
Not Lau. You're good. Kyyuna
okay.
got a 10, but he didn't add the exploding.
Oops,
No,
forgot to roll.
without the K. Don't add the K.
Wait,
Okay. Well, you know what? Because you got a 10 the first time, just roll 1d10, and I'll add that to your thing.
what the? Roll 2D10.
No, roll 1d10.
Oh, whoops.
What? Oh my god.
That is called midget luck.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. Yeah,
I think
fine.
that's just a successful.
Yeah. So now you look at the windows, and they look like perfectly normal windows. Kyyuna, you go up to the next window that's right across from Lau's window, and you look. They also look like very normal windows, except this one's kind of dirty.
I see someone inside that window.
What?
You see someone inside the window.
Yeah.
What the hell did you eat?
Who do you see?
I don't know. I see someone collapsed on the floor. I can't make anything about it. Let's check.
Wait. Okay. You know, you can't actually just make up stuff.
That work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Usually it's a game master who's supposed to do that, but
Yeah, unless unless you're trying to like trick your own party members, in which case keep going.
Well, let's go check. I mean,
Okay.
since there's
Roll
nothing
perception for someone inside the glass. Is that right?
Who? Me as well? I don't even believe
No, for Kyyuna only.
it. Okay, cool.
Alright. Let's see. 2.
Okay. You tell everyone. Yeah, I look at it, and then you point at it to it. You point to the glass. Everyone looks at your finger that you're pointing to, and then you draw a smiley face on the glass in the dirt. See,
Okay.
I told you I saw someone.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
So what do you guys want to do now?
okay. I think since we can't see anything from up here, I assume
Yeah.
we should go back into the courtyard.
Okay. You guys head downstairs. You make your way through the main area again. And as you're about to exit the barracks, I want you guys to all roll perception again.
Okay.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going badly.
Oh, Bex.
Lao,
We
Or dang, Hida.
Lao takes one last glance inside the barracks, and you're like, wow, that's actually really nice decoration here. And then Kani says, yeah, I know, right? Crab design is pretty good. Kyyuna looks around at what you guys are talking about because he has no idea. He's like, what? But then he looks a little closer, and he sees that he points out that there are the same kind of dark brownish reddish spots that you saw outside, but also now inside on the walls of the barracks.
hang on. You say now inside. Does that mean they weren't there before? Or we just
Yeah.
didn't notice?
Well, you didn't notice it before.
I think we should take a closer look at these spots.
Okay. Do you all want to take a closer look?
Sure. I mean, he's the smart
Who
one,
has highest
so
perception?
I do, I think.
You.
Yeah, I got 3.
Okay. Go roll
Okay.
it.
1? Or, no, never
No,
mind.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. You look at really closely at the brown stains that you see on the inside of the wall. You remember that they match kind of what you saw on the outside, and from your battle experience, you know that that's dried crab blood.
Crab blood specifically?
Alright.
Specifically crab blood, yes.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, this is crab blood.
And I'm willing to go out on a limb here and take a guess that this is the source of the metallic smell.
That's, you know what, I'll give it to you. Yes, that's why it smells like iron and metallic.
Okay. That doesn't really put us any closer to solving the mystery, but I feel clever now. Okay.
Well, you're the smart one. You figure it out.
I was the first one to figure it out, so
Yeah. Such a genius.
I've probably got the highest intelligence skill. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't think there's anything more we could learn from this, so...
One thing that Kani also notices is that while there are these crab blood stains on the wall, it's not enough to make the intense smell that you smell right now.
So what you're implying is that there's more... There would have to be more blood to create that smell. Like in larger quantities.
Maybe.
Okay. I think we should go back into the courtyard and check those hidden alleys that we couldn't see into before.
And the other two guys, you gonna follow?
Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, you just walk by
yeah,
yourself.
definitely.
Okay.
I'm still hoping for a fight, so.
Yeah. So you guys walk back out into the courtyard, and you go towards the hidden alleys. You walk towards kind of the end of the main open courtyard area, and it branches off into a left and right, and there is an alley going for both directions. As far as you know, from your position right now, they look the same.
I'd say we split up.
I never split the party. It won't end well.
I just don't want to be with the
Let's go
Mason.
You can go solo if you want.
Sure. Bring
Alright.
it.
I don't need them in my group anyway.
Okay, Lau, are you gonna let them split up?
Well, the idea of splitting the party scares me somewhat. But I think it's probably the most efficient way to actually do this.
Okay.
So I think I will go with Kyyuna.
Okay, and which way are you gonna go? Are you gonna go left or right?
Let's go right, because we can never be right.
Okay. So you guys head off to the right, and Kani heads off by himself to the left side. We're gonna start with Lau and Kyyuna first. You guys head towards the alley. You notice the stench of iron is not necessarily stronger, but it's how do I describe it? It seems to flow. There seems to be like a breeze or something that blows it past you, whereas before everything was kind of like a stale air smell.
Okay. And what can we see around us? Because you mentioned they could smell the blood, but...
Right. So, and you guys look on the walls as you're walking down the alley, and you see the same stains that you've seen before. They're kind of, again, splattered over irregularly.
Okay.
No distinct patterns that you can recognize or that Kyyuna can recognize. And you head down the alleys to the end of the alley, and you find out it's a dead end.
Okay. Right, I think... And there's nothing around here to indicate where the blood came from, no?
No.
Okay. How high is the wall in front of us?
The wall surrounding the outpost, or?
The one in front of us, anyway. So, wherever.
Directly facing you, it's about maybe between 2 to 3 meters.
And there's nothing beyond there, but
It's just
the
like
outside
the
wall.
outside. Yeah, right.
Okay. So I think we should head back and follow Kani, the
Okay.
path he took.
Okay. While you guys are walking back, we're gonna switch back, and this event right now is happening the same time as when Lau and Kyyuna were walking down. This is now gonna go back to Kani. So Kani,
Okay.
you walk back. You walk down the alley by yourself. You again see the same blood splatters as everyone else, as the Lau and Kyyuna saw when they were walking although but you don't know that they were the same. But it's the same ones that you saw in the barracks, or similar. They're again randomly splattered. You make it to the end of the alleyway, and you see a pile of clothes like tucked in the corner, and it's really dark, so you can't really make out more than that.
Okay, but I do see something.
Yeah, yes, you do see something.
Well, obviously I
Well,
want
to
to
you,
invest-
it looks like trash, though. It's just like a pile of clothes in the corner.
Oh, I'll just probably just pass it by and then notice it and investigate it anyways.
Okay. So you want
User
to
disconnected
actually...
from your channel.
Someone left, I think.
What?
Who do you see?
Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So you're going to investigate the pile?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk towards it, and you notice that it's got a really strong blood smell to it as you walk, as you get closer to it. The strong smell kind of hints to you that there's actually quite a bit of blood there, and it's somewhat fresh.
Ooh.
Do you want to touch it
Sure.
with your bare hands?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's crab blood, so it's not the first time I had crab blood on my hands.
Okay. You pick up the clothes or the rag, the pile of clothes, and you hold it up for inspection. And you notice that as soon as you pull it up, blood starts to drip from the clothes down to the floor.
Okay.
And you pull it closer inspection to your face, and you notice that it looks like a plain tunic, that kind of like what you would wear under crab armor. But since it's plain, it could be anyone's tunic. Doesn't necessarily have to be military.
Okay.
But it's completely soaked. It's the original color of the tunic was probably some shade of brown. Now it's like a dark brown, reddish.
Okay. So really, I can't do anything with it, to be honest.
Like, you want to wear it or something?
No. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, I think so too. What do you want to do to it?
I guess I'll just throw it back on the ground where it was and keep on walking.
Or you can like bring it to the other two guys.
Like they understand.
Okay, so you throw it back.
Yep.
Back to the corner, same corner.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and you head back towards the center of the courtyard area. Halfway there, you meet up with Lau and Kyyuna. They take a look at you, and they notice your blood-stained hands.
What
So
did you
who'd you
find?
kill?
I say I didn't kill anyone. I just saw some clothes with blood on him, and I picked it up to inspect.
And what did you find?
Nothing.
And is that it? Are you guys done?
No, I think
Yeah, I didn't find anything.
nothing.
Wait.
No.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Oh, so when you started the trip, it was early in the morning. It's now
Is this around evening?
it's now evening-ish. Yeah. So it's
Okay,
getting harder to
okay.
see, but there's still a little bit of sunlight left.
All right. I have an idea. Why don't we go to the courtyard and take a break there?
You want a tea ceremony or something?
Wait. Did we investigate the entire area already, or what?
No, you only did the barracks and you went straight for the alleys.
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
there was a few other buildings.
There are
if
a
I
few other
remember
buildings in between.
Oh, all right. Let's finish investigating the area first.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna.
I have actually an advantage as well,
Sure.
which is perfect memory or something like that.
Okay, and what's that one?
If I remember, it basically gives you a chance of remembering anything you ever saw or you ever heard.
Okay. Is there something you want to attempt to recall?
Yeah. What I recall when it was the two crab brothers that we saw before.
Yeah.
When they said this, the strange events started happening. Did they say it was like after midnight?
Okay. What is the attribute for that? Roll whatever that is.
I am not sure. I'll have to look that up.
In the meanwhile, the big crab guy takes a leak. Grab back.
All right. So, Kani is taking a piss on the wall while you're trying to remember what the two other crab guys were saying.
Okay, yeah. It says here you add a bonus of 1k1 to your intelligence trait roll.
Okay, so roll intelligence. So I guess 3k3.
With the one bonus, it's 4k4.
Okay, 4k4.
Roll.
Okay. So, 1 second. Let me check. Okay. You remember very specifically from their conversation with the two crab people that the first time that they mentioned the supply caravan had just entered the outpost, that it was evening-ish, or so they said. And then the only other time that they mentioned it was a few days later. Sorry, not a few days later. Right before they started running away. Specifically regarding the time, and that it happened the night before.
Okay, so just nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I reckon we should do is finish exploring the area, and then camp out in the courtyard or in one of the buildings during the night.
That was a good idea. I'm down for it.
I say we split up again and search the buildings. It's a lot quicker.
I don't know about that. It could be dangerous at night. And it's getting already hard to see.
The sunlight is going down. The outpost is equipped with torches around the area, but you have to manually light them. But that's available.
I figured it'd be better if we stick together.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Especially since it is getting dark and well, at night when we can't properly see each other, I imagine Kani would probably get a bit jumpy and try to kill Kyyuna.
Possible.
I'd like to
avoid that.
Okay, so you guys, for now, head back into the center of the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
As you're heading your way there, you guys notice that it has become dark enough where you pretty much can only see maybe about 10 to 15 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So do you guys want to sit in the courtyard, light some torches, or explore the rest of the buildings?
Is there torches around us?
Yes, so the whole outpost is equipped with torches for the buildings, for the outpost, so they're kind of like built into the architecture of the outpost.
Oh, so you can't carry them off of you?
No.
Okay.
But you do have a small, like a mini torch in your travel pack.
Okay.
Awesome. So, you want to light them along our way?
Do you guys want to
sounds a good
split
idea.
up and light them?
I want to split up, obviously. I hate mixes.
Could be dangerous at night. But if Hida wants to split up and die, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So Lau, are you gonna split up as well, or are you gonna follow one of the two?
Yeah, I imagine of the two, the Crab Warrior is probably the most capable in combat, you know, looking after himself.
Yeah.
So I will stick with Kyyuna.
Okay. And do you want to light every torch in the outpost, or just a few in the front, or?
Are we limited to the number we can actually light?
No, it's just the distance you have to travel.
Okay.
Along our way, I guess.
Yeah.
Along your way, so
Yeah.
So just kind of walk around the courtyard, I guess, and
okay, and cover everything,
No.
or just like kind of the front area near the entrance where you're.
Point of interest.
Which is
Points
what?
of interest. Like anything that we find important.
what? Yeah, what I think he means is like we walk along to one of the outbuildings, and light any torches we come across on the way, like en route.
Okay. And how long
Yeah.
does that go? Okay. So you walk towards the first building, and you see 2 torches, and you light both of them.
Yeah.
Do you proceed to the next one? Or do you want to explore the building that you're at?
Whatever's fine with me.
Yeah, I think we should explore the building because we haven't done this one yet, and the mystery assailant or kidnapper could still be in here.
Possibly. Okay. So you guys go in. Before you guys step into the door, you notice now that the torches have been lit. This building, the walls at the entrance also have the same brownish smudge marks on the wall that you've been seeing like all over the town.
Okay.
But not anything different from anything you've seen previously. You guys walk into the room, and immediately you notice that the concentration of the blood must be immensely higher in this particular room, because the smell of the iron, the blood, is like 50 times more intense than outside.
Okay.
You walk into the room, but it's completely black except for whatever light is shining from the opened entrance door.
Why don't we pull out that light we have from our traveler's pack?
Yeah, because we did pick up some excess travelers packs
You
anyway.
do have
so-
extra ones, yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna light one?
Yeah. I have 2 on me at the moment.
Yes, you do. Do you both want to light one, or just one? One person.
1 would be nice.
Okay. So Kyyuna takes a mini torch from the travel pack that he grabbed from the crab barracks, and he lights it up. The moment Kyyuna lights the torch, the whole room comes into I guess somewhat decent vision, and you notice there's dried blood everywhere. It's all over the walls, it's all over the floors, it's all over the furniture, it's on the ceilings. It's like covered in it.
Okay, this is starting to make me very nervous. Yeah, is there like anything else we could see? Any kind of pattern starting to emerge, or is it just as random as previous?
Okay. I want you guys to do a perception check.
Okay.
All right.
Just,
Okay. And Kyyuna?
1 moment.
both the same.
Okay. Let's see here. You guys don't notice anything different.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you cheating?
Did I do? Hold on, let me check. Just so I didn't make a mistake. Oops.
It's just the number on the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. I made a.
2 or 3?
It's 2.
I guess whatever. It's
Probably
fine.
wasn't. It probably wasn't anything
Yeah,
major.
probably not. Probably not.
It was probably the window.
Yeah. So you guys, you guys don't notice anything, but you have a slight suspicion that there's obviously something more since this room is covered with blood.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Kyyuna was the one who detected that there was some kind of ceremony
Yes.
in this area.
Yeah.
Is he capable of detecting, like, the kind of I mean, what I'm getting at is, was this blood magic?
You have to roll for that. Roll. It's an advantage you have, or what? Kyyuna.
Magic resistance,
Um.
rank 3.
Dang, that's really high.
Yeah, I maxed it out.
Okay.
So I would figure I would be able to do that sort of stuff
Okay.
at least.
You know what? Roll intelligence.
All right. Let me see what it is. All right. One moment. Roll 2d10. Wow.
Okay. You close your eyes. You do that weird humming of that dragon tune that Lau has no idea what you're doing. He thinks you're going crazy. And then a few moments later, you open your eyes and you look at Lau and you say, "This is it. It happened here."
What happened here, though?
The ceremony thing, whatever it is, it happened in this room.
Okay.
Do you want to get Kani?
I think so.
We don't know what he did yet. So is he doing something else right now?
He's walking along lighting torches as far as you know.
Unless
Alright,
he's been
so-
assaulted by...
Yeah. Or I
Yeah.
mean, he could be dead now
So-
for all you know.
So right now, I guess you can say what he did, what we like earlier, like what he did when what we were doing.
But, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
So
okay.
cut to him while we go find him, I guess.
okay. Wait, so do you want to exit and go find him? Or do you
Yeah,
want to
or
stay?
yell for him and just say,
Okay.
Kani, get over here.
Okay, so Kani, we're gonna switch to you right now. You start off at the little merchant goods store that was kind of at the entrance of the outpost, and you light the torches. Do you want to go inside or move on to the next building?
No, sure, go inside.
Okay. You walk in to the merchant store, and you see again it's empty. It's a little messy, but it doesn't look like there's been a sign of a fight or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there are shelves behind like a counter where you would expect the owner of the shop would grab his the goods, whatever he's selling, to the people who are traveling by or the soldiers who need it. And you notice on the shelves that they're fully stocked.
Okay.
But as I said, the room's empty and it's slightly messy, but no sign of a fight or anything.
Right.
The room smells like iron, but it like the same as intensity as outside,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe slightly stronger because it's indoors.
Okay. Well, I obviously don't find anything that unusual,
No, not really.
so I guess I'll just go outside again.
Okay. So you go outside. Do you move to the next room? At this point, after you've inspected the goods thing, you hear Lau and Kyyuna call your name.
Okay. I'll just run over.
Okay. So you run over. All three of you guys meet outside the room that Lau and Kyyuna were in, and do you guys want to? Do you want to tell him what happened?
Eh,
Stuff happened.
Yeah. Just look inside.
Pretty
See all
much.
just look inside. It's all pretty clear.
I'll just point the direction we'll go.
Um, that's good teamwork, guys. So, do you guys just walk inside then?
I just
Yeah.
follow the guys because I got called over. So
And they don't say
Yeah.
anything to you when you run over.
no. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just look in there. See all the blood.
Well, I'm antisocial, so obviously I don't talk a lot.
That's true. That's very true. Can you guys check for me what? Do any of you guys have lore as a skill? And if you do, what lore?
Lower?
I have
I
two
don't.
doors.
Let me recheck. Mm, hmm.
It should be listed in your skill thing if you chose to learn it.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Didn't you have lore for
But actually, yeah, I do have lore.
Shadowlands?
Shugensha?
Okay. Connie, didn't you have some type of lore as well?
Yeah, I got two lores. I got Shadowlands and Bouquet.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. So you guys step into. Well, okay. Do you guys all go in, or do you just let Connie go in by herself again?
I think we should all go in this time.
Okay. You guys all go in. I want you, Connie, to make a lore of Shadowlands roll.
How do I do that?
So
What do we do?
it's your rank, which is probably
One.
one, and
Yes.
the lore, I believe, is intelligence, right?
I have no idea.
Let me
I
look.
imagine so.
Yeah. We'll just say this. So, what's your intelligence ring?
2.
Okay, so roll 3k2. You know what? I'm sorry. Roll. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 3k2. That's right.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. So upon seeing the blood in the room, and you notice that the whole room again is covered with blood, you remember almost immediately that this is something that you've kind of seen on the wall before during your time as a warrior fighting the taint. So you tell Lau and you tell Kyyuna that these are definitely some kind of runes. I don't know what runes, but it's some type of magic involved here. But magic's not your thing, so that's all you know about it.
Okay.
And Kyyuna, you had lore of Shugenja?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you roll that lore? It is what's your intelligence?
Alright. Awesome.
Is your intelligence 2?
Yeah.
Okay, roll 3k2.
3?
2d10. No, 3d10k2.
3D. Alright. Oops.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Oh.
It didn't
that
work.
wasn't you. Never mind.
Oops. There we go.
Okay. Cool. So you tell the other two now. Now that you mention it, I think I've seen that before. I remember there was a type of blood magic back several hundred years ago. I think it was called Maho or something. I don't remember much except for the fact that it's not allowed to be studied right now in our current age in our current time. Even us as the dragon, when we're up in our clan territory, we don't touch that stuff. That's strictly off limits for anyone who is in the field of the Shugenja studies.
Okay, so what do you know about it other than the fact that you know nothing about it? Basically.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's definitely related to blood magic. There are runes.
Is it possible that necromancy was performed?
It is possible that necromancy was performed.
So, should we be on alert?
I think so.
Maybe. I'll give you this opportunity right now. Do you guys want to draw your weapons?
Yeah.
Considering that revelation, I think so. That'd be a good idea.
Okay. So everyone draws your weapon. Kani, you two? You want to take out your hammer?
No, I'll wait.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm not
He'll use
scared.
his fist, I tell you.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Okay. Let's see, hold on.
Well, I have it partially drawn.
Okay. I want all of you guys again, now that you've heard this new information, to do a perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's quickly check.
2d10. Wow, that was actually a really bad roll, editor.
So, Lau has to remind everyone again that the room is covered in blood.
Why is it always my
we
perception
know
checks I
that
fail?
already.
How useful is he, man? Gee,
Shut up, you little midget.
you
Kani
shut up, punk.
Kani
Pick a fight.
doesn't notice anything. Actually, he just doesn't say anything. Kyyuna looks around the room and he notices that they've been making some footprints as they've been walking back and forth in and out of the house. Upon closer inspection, the footprints look like ash. Burnt ash.
And do we know anything
Fire.
that fire?
Something involving fire? Because if there's ash, something was burnt, right?
Right.
Makes sense.
Such a genius.
So,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A bonus EXP for that?
You get 1 EXP for that revelation.
Yes. Hey man, EXP means everything.
okay, where exactly do these footprints lead to?
No, they're your own footprints, but you notice you've been making them.
Okay. There are footprints, but they've turned to ash.
No, it's because you've been stepping in ash that you've left footprints.
Oh, okay. Right, fair enough. I get it.
Isn't he supposed to be the smart guy?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
not rolling very well.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he tells everyone, "Hey guys, this looks like ash."
Yeah. Well, if I were rolling intelligence checks instead of perception, I would be doing much better.
But
But-
you don't have any lore abilities?
I don't.
Okay,
I have high intelligence, but I don't have any lore.
that's lovely.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this new information. It's very interesting, but
Hold on. Okay, your skill set. Okay. So you guys look around the room for a bit, and an hour later, you guys find also some burnt candles that happen. As a crab member, like they don't use candles. That's like a girly thing. Even in inside the house, you would probably use a gas lamp or something, or like a manly looking torch. So, Kani notices candles set up alongside a couple of the tables and like side tables inside the room, and he points it out that that's kind of weird.
Hey, this is weird, you guys.
What's weird?
These candles. We don't use candles.
Then why are there candles here?
To perform the magic in this area.
You get 1 EXP for that brilliant deduction.
Stop giving him XP!
Yeah.
Yes, I'm at 4 points. I'm making it.
Oh,
I can almost buy a skill.
Okay,
well,
are the candles lit?
The candles are not lit. They look like they're definitely been used, but they burnt out. It looks like shortly after they were lit, or because the wick, or sorry, the wax of it is almost, I would say, like 80% still there.
Okay.
But now that you've inspected the candles closer, you've noticed that they've kind of formed a semicircular shape with respect to the room.
Okay, guys, this might be dangerous, but I think we should light the candles.
You want to light the candles? Okay. Do the
whoa. I have a question. Do we still have our light, or did it burn out?
You still have it. It's dying. You may have like maybe 25% left.
All right. I have an idea before we try this crazy idea. Now, should we set up?
Should you
Like, like set up a perimeter?
what?
Because
3
who
people?
knows what would happen? Well,
Yeah.
like not a big area, obviously, but like a small fort to fortify yourself. Because what if we light that and like we're surrounded by zombies or whatever?
It's possible. That's what.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So
It doesn't hurt to be safe, But all right. Why I'm saying this is I have a pouch of gunpowder.
Okay. And you want to
And
like
we can
lay a
make-
trap or something?
We can make explosives with it, right?
You need a skill to make explosives.
It's under my it's
you have it?
advantage.
Okay.
Forbidden knowledge gunpowder.
Okay. So you have gunpowder. Do you have like the bags to make explosives?
Is there anything in that area I can use to make anything with it?
There are plates if you want to like put it in a cup or something and light it and throw it. It's like this is a normal house that you're in.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to like stuff it in a pillow.
Is there any other? All right. Is there any other candles
It's only
in
the
the
ones
area?
that you see. There's no other.
that we have
candles.
to light? Okay.
Oh, and this is only a one-story building. This is everything you see that's it in front of you.
All right. All right. Let me use my genius knowledge on this.
Do you
None
do you
of
want to
us
roll
has an
some
axe, right?
Shugenja lore again?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, roll some. What is it?
My
3K2.
All right. Let's do this. 3d10. K2, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That works.
You call back on your Shugenja lore, and you remember that some rituals involve lighting candles. So
Right.
whatever happened in the room, if you lit the candles, most likely it'll activate whatever was set in the room.
Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's set it.
I think so.
Could be a big treasure waiting for us if we
Yeah,
kill.
the treasure chest will pop
whatever
out of
pops out.
nowhere.
Who knows?
Maybe. Okay, so do you guys light the candles?
Because there has been no fight at all, so I'm itching
Yeah.
for a fight.
That's true. Okay.
All right, so you know what? Can I just run up and light it?
Yeah. Do you want to light it by
By the way?
yourself?
Yeah, I'll just run up and light them all.
Okay, you run up, take your little mini
Can I
torch.
do a check? Do I do a check on it or no?
No, you can light candles, I'm sure. You're not that incompetent.
Alright, just make sure, traps or anything.
Oh, do you want to check for traps? That's different.
I just want no. You're the you do whatever you want.
Okay, well, you go and you run up and light all the candles. As soon as you finish lighting the last candle, you notice the ground that Kani and Lau are standing in seems to glow a bit. There's kind of a light blue glow, again also making almost a full circle in form, but it's not a complete circle. You notice as the candles stay lit, the blue tint of the circle outline starts to get stronger and stronger. The light intensity kind of vibrates a little bit, goes back and forth between dim and strong, and you notice as it starts to get stronger overall that it starts to look like it spells out something. It's not just some kind of random drawing of a circle. They look like, as far as you know, some kind of rune that spells out some kind of incantation or some kind of enchantment. But upon looking closely at since it's not a full circle, towards the end of it, it looks like that as the sequence of runes were being written, there's like a small squiggle that looks like it was suddenly stopped, and as far as you guys can guess, it's incomplete. None of you guys know how to complete the rune sequence, and you also still don't know what it does. But at this point, the runes start to get really, really bright, so much that it kind of blinds everyone, and then you guys all black out.
Ah,
Yeah.
That was a nice fade out
well,
there.
we died already.
You guys wake up the next morning, and you faintly remember what happened last night. It's about now 9 o'clock in the morning, which is relatively late for waking up in your time era.
Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you, based on after seeing kind of everyone in their weird positions waking up, and how the candles have now burnt down all the way down to the bottom of the wick, you kind of piece together what happened last night, but you're not fully 100% sure on the details.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still all
You're still
alive
all
and well.
alive and well. As far as you know, nothing happened.
Okay.
What's our game plan?
Well, I think because we don't actually know how to complete the runes and we don't really know what happened anyway, I imagine all we can do now is go back to the wall and basically report what happened.
That's a very reasonable plan.
Could I toss my golden chopsticks at the rune?
Yeah, you can.
See if anything happens?
Yeah, go. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Kyyuna tosses his golden chopsticks into the room, and they do nothing, but now they're covered in ash and they're kind of dirty.
Can I go and retrieve it and clean it?
Yeah, you can get it and clean it again.
Awesome.
You get -1 experience for that, though.
Damn. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Bet I already spent it. Ah ha 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 ha. JK. Alright.
So, as far as you guys know, are aware of in the current situation, all of the candles are now fully used, so you can't reactivate the situation again. But Lau still remembers relatively accurately what the formation was like, and kind of what the patterns are like, but you can't read them.
Right, okay.
But
So if I wanted to, I could draw them, I just couldn't tell what they meant.
you can kind of make the general shape, but the intricacies, if there are any, you wouldn't remember.
Right, okay.
So it is up to you guys now. You can continue exploring, or
How
back
much
to the wall.
haven't we explored?
There's only one room, I think. One building left in this outpost.
Shouldn't we explore that as well?
You can.
Does it have a boss?
It might have a boss.
Alright, let's go.
So you guys head out to the main courtyard, you head over to the last room, and you guys open the door. You walk in, you see the same blood smearing on all the walls, so, but not nearly as close as to what that room you were just previously in. But it's kind of like the same as the initial barracks that you first saw. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. All the furniture and all that stuff is still about the same. Still no signs of people in any of the rooms, the houses so far.
Okay, let's go home. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Shall we set up a tea ceremony?
Do you guys want to tease me?
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Shall we set up a tea ceremony by the ruins? See if anything happens?
You can do that. You can do that. You can definitely do that.
Well, I don't
Do we
mind,
have
obviously. because I'm
candles we can
scared.
light around us?
What's that?
Wait, what time is it right now? It's morning, right?
It's like, now it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Tea ceremony in the courtyard.
The middle of the courtyard?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know,
Well,
get
that's
some
up
good,
to Lau,
you know.
obviously.
Are you gonna like bring a bench out and everything? Like from one of the houses?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Lau, do you want to do a tea ceremony?
Okay.
Okay. That's,
I don't know how this mechanic works.
I don't have any tea ceremony music. Let's see what
That's good. Just put some morning.
Oh, I have an idea.
That's really
put up
good.
tea ceremony music.
put up the Monster Hunter cooking music.
Yeah. So you guys also happen to see like a fire spit with the pig on it that's really burnt to the side as you're doing the tea ceremony.
And is your cats around?
There's one dead cat with a chef hat.
Can we revive it?
No, you can't revive it.
Can I take its hat?
You can take its hat. You can wear it if you want.
Oh, dude, for real?
Yeah.
Does it give an armor bonus?
Awesome.
It gives no armor bonus, but it makes you stand out when you walk in crowds.
Isn't he a dragon? He already does that.
He already does stand out. Yeah, it makes him stand out even more because it adds to his height.
Yeah, but I'm only 5'8". It's not that bad.
So you're gonna wear the hat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So you put on the chef hat
Alright,
from a dead cat. You guys have your tea ceremony, and normally a tea ceremony is used to restore points, like void points, but you guys haven't used any, so nothing happens. You just have a nice cup of tea for about an hour, and that's it.
Great.
It's a good waste of time. It is now noon, by the way.
So, when
Well, at
other
least I had
zombies
breakfast.
popping up?
What was that?
When other zombies popping out?
I
think-
don't know.
I think that-
necromancy involved.
How do you know
so I
they're
figured-
zombies?
I
No.
figured because of necromancy and all the missing people, that you know, some of the mages came and took all the people and used them in the ceremony.
How do you know it's necromancy?
Well, it's a possibility.
It is a possibility. There are also a lot of possibilities since you blacked out and you don't actually know anything.
Point.
Okay. Yeah, I reckon what we should do is return back to the wall, as I said, report what happened, and then perhaps Kyyuna knows someone who understands Maho better. Like perhaps he knows some crazy
Maybe.
blood magic expert.
Maybe. Okay, so you guys head back to the wall. As you are about 250 meters away from the wall, you've noticed, Kani, you notice someone at one of the watch post towers for the wall, give a signal that you know, because as you are part of the military, a signal that is used when like a scout has returned back. So you immediately know, but the other two don't necessarily know, that your presence going back is reported very quickly to General Takeuchi. You enter the gates of the wall, and as soon as you enter and get past the guards, you see someone. You see a crab soldier running up to you, and he says, "General Takeuchi would like to see you guys right away. Please follow me." And he begins to lead you towards the original military barracks-like room that you guys started this quest off in the first place.
Okay.
As you enter the military barracks, you open the door, all three of you step in. The first thing General Takeuchi says to you guys is, who's that guy? And he points to Kyyuna.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I say, we call him Midget.
I thought I told you guys to keep this low-key. What's up with the midget?
I'm not sure. Ask Lau.
Lau, what's up with the midget?
Yeah, I figured since this quest was, like, we didn't know what to expect, and I caught him eavesdropping on the earlier discussion, I figured it would be a good idea to take him along anyway.
Okay, so does that mean we should kill him now?
Yes, please.
I don't think that's a good idea. There's still some more information that he could still be useful.
Okay.
You don't understand how powerful I am.
He's like 3 feet taller than you are.
Doesn't matter. I'll still take him down.
Okay.
His chi, Kyuna's chi is like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, that's right. He's got that aura. So, while you guys are going back and forth about who and why Kyyuna is with you guys, all three of you guys notice that this time General Takeuchi is not by himself. He's surrounded on both sides by one person on each side wearing a very formal red military jersey. No, what are they called? Outfit? Uniform.
Blazers?
No, not blazers. It's a full-out military uniform, but it's not heavily armored. It's light, so it significant represents that it's more of like a leadership position and not like a fighter. From the Kani, the crab point of view, you recognize that it is not from the crab country. It's not the type of army that that the crab military would wear. Lau, as the crane, knowing all of the cultures of the entire country and the entire world, you immediately recognize that the two people standing on either side of General Takeuchi are Phoenix Shugenja, or at least some sort of high position leader among the Shugenja schools, and they are now here in front of you. Normally, they would not waste their time for something insignificant to travel all the way from the Phoenix clan all the way out to the wall.
Okay.
General Takeuchi notices you guys rudely staring at the two Shugenja from the Phoenix clan, and he says, tell me what you guys saw.
Well, there's a story. We basically found evidence of dark magic.
He
And
looks at you suspiciously and says, dark magic? What do you mean?
some kind of blood ritual. All of the inhabitants of the compound were completely missing.
At this point, the two Phoenix Shugenja look at each other, slightly worried, but they don't interrupt your story.
Inside the compound, we did find some kind of ritual chamber with several candles surrounding a circle with runes carved out of blood.
What kind of runes?
I don't know. But
The two
but as I
Phoenix
said
Shigenda
before-
kind of chuckle.
But as I said before, I could probably draw them because I do have the perfect memory, or whatever it's called.
Okay. He hands you a papyrus scroll and a feather pen and asks if you can copy to the best of your ability.
Okay, and that's an intelligence check.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it was 4K3.
Yeah, with the 1K1 bonus.
Right. Oh, 1K1. It should be 4K4 then. Or do you have
Yeah,
another?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
4D10. Okay. Right, that should be it.
Okay. You are able to copy about half of the circle. Pretty closely. As you get past the halfway point, you kind of forget and you kind of make up stuff so you don't look stupid. But you remember that the rune sequence was incomplete with that little squiggle at the end. You don't draw it, but it's still in your mind.
Yeah.
You hand the papyrus paper back to General Takeuchi, and he shows the two Phoenix Shigenja. The two Phoenix Shigenja. This is the first time they've spoken up. One of them looks at you and he says, "What color were they glowing?"
White, I believe it was.
White, and that's very interesting. Was this the entire sequence?
The sequence was incomplete.
Sequence was incomplete. Okay. Do you remember anything else about the environment that you were in?
Aside from the missing people and the blood, no.
Well, more specifically about the whatever room or environment that this circle was drawn in.
It was just I don't know, I guess a house.
Was it a shrine?
Was it a shrine?
Was it? I can't remember.
The general sighs really loud. The other Shugenja who hasn't spoken yet now speaks up and says, There's something you are not telling us, or perhaps you are now part of the taint yourselves, because the only possible way that this rune sequence could have done anything was if it glowed blue.
If it glowed blue.
Cool.
But you are saying it was glowing white. Would you like to clarify?
Well, not really, because we lit the candles and it glowed white, right?
I think it did.
What
Didn't it?
At this point, the General Takeuchi tells Kyyuna to get outside, to go outside. Do you want to go outside or do you want to stay in the room?
I'll be like, alright, whatever. Can I fight somebody at least? I want to get some EXP.
Okay, you can go out into the Shadowland if you want.
How dangerous is it for me to solo?
You're probably going to die really quickly.
Okay. Well, I will go to the bar then and drink up.
Okay.
Fuck y'all, Nick.
Kyyuna heads off to the bar to get drunk with the other crab bros that are having a break right now. Meanwhile, it's Lau and Kani in the room, and the Phoenix Shigenja start talking to you guys again, and they say, please try to remember again, because this is really important. Did it glow blue or white?
Should I roll again?
Yes, you should roll again.
Okay. Wait, okay. 23. That should be enough to remember.
You think it was like a bluish white. But in your defense, you do remember that everything blinded you to the point where you passed out.
Yeah, that did happen. And I can't remember much of it, but I can still remember more than others.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically, I pointed out to them that we were knocked unconscious during the so-called ritual. Yeah, basically that.
Okay. The Shugenja look at each other and they look like they're kind of having a mental argument really quickly, or like for a little bit, and then they decide to, like, one of them resigns and the other one is like kind of like, okay, fine, we'll tell them kind of face. So they tell you and Kani that what you're dealing with is not of the taint order. What you're dealing with is an order of old Maho wizards, Maho dark Shugenja, that that have been casted from our lands several thousands of years ago. We thought they have been long gone, but apparently recent events has led us to believe that there is perhaps a small gathering of these dark Shugenja that are still alive. Based on the first half of the runes that you were able to copy, the Phoenix Shugenja tell you that this was not any sort of summoning rune, rune ritual. It was some kind of portal device. To where it's going to, or where it's coming from, I could not tell. They could not tell because your rune incantation was incomplete.
Okay.
The general says that. The other Shugenja says that because the runes are still there, it's possible that whoever did this could again complete this ritual. So I'm gonna need you guys to go back to that outpost and destroy that whole house. Otherwise, who knows what that'll open up to. Also, though, the General Takeuchi again cuts in and says, you also need to find out whoever's doing this, because we cannot have this inside our crab territory. And he looks at Kani and says, this is a direct order for you. Do not come back to this wall if you cannot find who did this ritual.
And I say, roger that.
Right. So he tells you guys, go now. Get on your way back to the outpost. That's it. Why are you still standing here? Do you need anything else?
No.
Want a cup of tea?
Tea ceremony time.
And then I run in and shout, did someone say tea?
Okay, you get one experience for that.
Yes!
Okay, so all three of you guys, are you going to head back to the outpost right away, or do you have any more questions you want to ask to the general or the Shugenja?
Nope.
Yeah, I guess we just go.
Go. Okay.
Wait. What about Kyyuna? He's still in the bar, isn't he?
He just came in for tea.
Okay.
He has really good hearing for tea. I don't know. That must be an advantage or something.
The moment I heard tea,
Special
I was
skill.
like,
Yeah.
tea time.
It's tea time. Yeah.
I thought it was the silent type.
You would think so, right? But tea brings
Yeah,
out.
but I heard I love tea.
Likes his tea, man.
Okay.
Tea
Yeah.
new.
So you guys gonna head out then?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head out back to the outpost the same exact path that you took. Let's see. Along the way, if you guys go back to the what's it called? Roll 20. As you're approaching the outpost, you hear a really loud noise behind you, and you look behind, and for a brief instant, you see a bolt of lightning come down from the sky onto this random point. The picture shows it's in the water, but pretend it's in the forest somewhere.
Okay.
Wait, is it me or do I see a drawing of a moon?
Yeah, ignore that. Sorry, someone drew that. I can't clear it. To front. Oh, there we go. So you guys see for a brief instant this bolt of lightning that comes down to some place off side from the outpost, not too far away, but something that's not like you can stop by on your way to the outpost.
Right.
Let's travel there.
Do you want to go there instead of going towards the outpost?
Yeah, I would say we
Yeah.
should check that out.
There
Yeah,
could be
indeed.
loot.
Okay. Loot. You
Or a
guys,
forest fire.
yeah, it could be. You guys head off the path, and you start walking off the road that you were originally on. Here's the picture of the road again. Originally, it's so slow. Okay, so here's the road that you were guys originally at, and this is now. You walk for a little bit off the path, and then you come upon a very peculiar road in the almost kind of in the middle of nowhere, leading off to the side of the cliffs. It looks like this picture right here. You've noticed that it was clear when you were on the path, but now all of a sudden it's gone really foggy, and it's kind of hard to see. Do you want to proceed onto this path?
Does it look
I do.
safe?
It does not look safe. It looks like if the crab guy stepped on it, it would probably crumble and fall, and you would all die.
That's not promising.
I have a proposal. We should have a Hida walk it first. See if it's safe for us to walk on it. What do you think, Doji?
Well, if it can take his weight, then it can certainly take ours. So there is a logic there. But if it doesn't take his weight, then he dies.
Well, then we live. Logic works, right?
So, Kani, are you going to step out there and take one for the team?
Sure.
I mean,
Because I could Daredevil. I mean, I
should
don't
be,
care.
manly enough to do it. Not
He's a
some
crab.
sissy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He hears you guys talking, and he says, you know what? I call your bluff, and you start walking out there boldly onto the pathway as if it were a normal, sturdy pathway. You walk about 5 meters until you notice that about 15 meters ahead of you, the entire pathway collapses, and it's no longer no longer traversable. Kyyuna notices, actually also Lau notices that obviously doesn't make sense physics-wise, because it was ahead, quite far ahead of where Kani was walking. So you guys start to suspect that that's not a natural falling from an unsturdy pathway.
Could be an explosion.
There was no explosion. It just crumbled
No
away.
explosion.
Or some kind of
Crumble.
landslide from above.
There was nothing as far as you
is there-
saw from your position, because you were not with Kani, but you were several meters behind. As far as you know, it just looked like the pathway just like melted away.
Okay.
Is there water in the area?
There's no water in the area.
Okay.
Except from in the air.
Right, the fog. Yeah.
The fog.
Okay. Poison mist. Let me think. Man, this is a tricky. Let me see what I have. meditation.
Yeah, that helps right now.
Um,
All three of you guys
Theology.
suddenly hear a voice in your head that says, "Begone, strangers. This does not concern you."
Fuck you. I
Do you
start
say that
walking
out loud?
forward. Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden, Kyyuna turns into a frog.
To be fair, he had it
Fuck.
coming.
God damn it. How long does this last?
You don't know.
Oh shit.
I hope forever.
God damn it. I fucked up already.
So
Wait, I have
Okay,
magic
so-
resistance. I have magic resistance. Wait.
you still turn
Can I
into a frog,
What is it?
despite
Ah,
what resistance you
ah.
have.
Gay.
So I basically yell out to the disembodied voice to basically identify itself.
You get no response.
Okay. The best spanner in those works.
I do the same, but I scream very loud, like really mad voice.
You also get no response. You hear a croak from Kyyuna as if he was shocked with some kind of pain.
We don't care.
Oh man.
Okay. I don't think there's any. Is there any other way around?
No, because this was somewhere off path, so you basically forged your own way to get to this, but here is now a dead end.
Croak, croak. Croak, croak.
What's that, lassie? Timmy's stuck down a well?
Oh, it's no other way to go back, I guess.
Or to proceed forward, but that's sort of kind of risky.
What am
And
I
then-
gonna
To
do
be
about me?
honest, I don't want to become a frog.
Scared of anything.
Do you
so.
guys have athletics? I think Kani, you might.
Where's that?
It's under.
Oh yeah,
skills.
I got that one. Yeah.
Okay, I would say if you roll like 2 natural 10s, you might be able to jump it. But
Okay,
that would
well,
only be you. If you don't
Yeah.
roll anything less than that, you would die.
Oh man,
Okay, but I
also
also
had a,
have Daredevil as a advantage.
What does that do?
Apparently, you gain a bonus of 3k1
To anything?
athletics, I guess. Shall I just read it?
No, it's fine. If you get 3k1, then I'll give it to you in this situation.
Is this physical danger?
Yes. Falling off a cliff
That's
is
it's
physical
that's
danger.
it that I have a fly of athleticism and a complete lack of self-preservation when it comes to physical danger. I'm not really sure what the void point means, but
Yeah, ignore that one for now. That doesn't apply right now.
so it says
But I'm
You
gonna
get a-
say like you are like 80% likely to die, but that's just an option.
croak, croak. Croak, croak, croak.
80% is a lot.
I think the frog makes a good point.
Croak.
Yeah, I
We
guess I'll pass then.
We should probably turn back.
Okay. At this point, Kyyuna returns back to his normal form.
I was just about to ask.
You pansy. I'll do it.
You're gonna jump?
Yeah, I'll jump up.
Do you have
Well-
athleticism?
Oh, never mind.
I mean, otherwise, it would be like an untrained jump. It's even harder for you.
I have 4 strength. It's okay.
Yeah, good
No,
luck.
screw that.
You should have never brought this frog alone.
You want to fight? Let's
Sure.
1v1. Let's roll. Roll that die.
Are you guys
You-
gonna fight in the middle of nowhere?
He's a frog.
No, he's back to his
No.
normal self.
Oh, I was good to was
You
it.
want to mess with me?
Are you sure?
We're also stood precariously on the edge of a cliff. Fighting
Yeah.
here isn't the best idea.
It kind of
Alright,
sucks
alright.
though because I have brass as a disadvantage. That means I kind of have to fight him.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alright, you know
put in a
what?
GM rule and you guys like kiss and make up.
'Cause-
Cause do not fight here. There's a lot more story to go.
You should have done that when he was a frog.
Okay, you kissed the frog and now he turns back to his normal self.
Ah, shit.
Alright.
Worst moment of my life.
And also, Lau can remember this forever without rolling, so he can bring up this moment whenever he wants.
Awesome.
For those cold, lonely nights.
Yeah, Doji shouldn't be doing anything because his perfect memory would just allow him to use everything against us.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I think we should turn back and return to the path because
Yeah.
clearly we're not going this way today.
Let's
Maybe
find
tomorrow.
something to kill.
Let's find a bed.
A bed.
Need to sleep too.
Let's go. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's getting kind of late. We haven't got any sleep. We should
Um,
find a bar and drink.
Okay, you head back to the main road, and you make it to the outpost. At this point, it's become kind of dark at night, but little later than when you first got there the very first time, but still not pitch dark. I would say estimate maybe 8 or 9 p.m. ish. You guys go. Do you guys want to go into like the barracks or something and find some shelter, or do you want to destroy the rune thing right away?
No, well,
Let's destroy the room.
All you
Yeah.
you would have to do is set the house on fire, pretty much.
All right.
that's easy.
We still have some tools for it.
You do still have some tools for it.
Yeah, I'm not using mine. You guys stole some.
Well, Doji has
Sure.
3. Doji has 3. I used mine earlier, so I think he should use his.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
Goddamn.
I light my torch, I guess, and
Okay.
start setting the compound on fire.
Okay. The moment you step up to the house to set it on fire, a huge gust of wind blows out your torch.
What?
All of a sudden, the stench of iron and dried blood become really strong in the area, and you can sense something is coming. You notice that the wind around you has picked up quite significantly, whereas before everything was standstill, pretty much. You notice a loud howling that gets louder and louder. It seems like as if it's approaching you from a certain direction, but you can't tell. It's kind of like omnidirectional at this point.
Okay.
And then, so you guys are still outside the house, and you notice a figure start to materialize in front of you. The figure is wrapped up in what looks like dirty, bloody cloth. Perhaps like a pile of dirty, bloody cloths.
I tell the guys that looks familiar.
Good job.
Oh yeah, the cloth that you neglected to tell us about.
Right. So underneath the cloth, though, you do not see anything other than like a hazy brownish reddish color. So it kind of looks like it's almost invisible. Something invisible is suspending the cloth in the air, and it leashes a loud howl at your direction. It's clearly meant to be aggressive, and I don't think you can convince it of any other way. Do you guys choose to fight, run, or
Fight,
pass out?
fight, always fight.
I'll stand
I
behind
need to
Kani.
protect my land.
I'll fight.
You'll fight, and
I'll let the big guy take that lead.
I'll stand behind the other two and pray for their success.
Okay. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Okay. How?
That is, it's on your score sheet.
Yeah, I just need to check that.
Man, I forgot already what the hell that was. God damn it.
It should
Okay.
be in the upper right.
Oh. Stiff.
Oh, roll 3K2.
Is it 3 kitty? I don't know. It's whatever.
For me, it is.
Okay. I need 2 more to roll.
I'm still looking for it. I swear I can't find it.
It
First page.
It's for me?
Yeah.
What?
Whoops. There you go.
First page to the right of all the skills that are listed. Right underneath the box that says.
Oh, okay. 3K2.
It's probably
So that's
3
what I
for
roll?
everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Second. Okay, so, Lau, you get to make the first move. Are you going to do nothing, or do any sort of supportive, or...
I shall. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. Just bring up.
False roll doll.
Yeah, I guess I'll throw my wakizashi at the whatever it is.
Okay. You need to make... is a... Check if there's an extra thing for that. Swords. Okay, go ahead and do it. You need to make an attack roll to see if it hits or not.
Hang on, I'll just find it. Freak 2.
Wow. It hits. Roll for damage.
Same again, I think.
You do 10 points of damage. You throw the wakizashi straight at the center heart, or what would be heart, of this ghostly figure. It penetrates right through, but the ghostly figure leaves out a very painful moan that temporarily stuns you guys all from how loud it is.
Okay.
I have magic resistance.
Still stunned.
Wait. What kind of spell cast is it?
What spellcast? It's not a spellcast. You just
It's,
screams.
Oh, it's just a scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is now the ghastly figure's turn. He looks at all of you, and he looks at Lau specifically because he was the one that lit the torch towards the building.
Oh.
And he
Oh.
takes his invisible arm that you can kind of tell it's an arm because there's some wrapping over it, and he points at you, and hurls a gust of air in your direction. What is your TN?
20.
20. Okay. It misses you.
Okay.
It is now Kyyuna, your turn.
Roll a one.
What do you want to do?
What can I do?
Can attack or drink some tea?
Oh, I'm no longer stunned.
No, it was a brief sign. It didn't affect turns or anything.
Oh, okay. I'll attack.
Attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Are you going to attack with both your weapons, or
Yes.
just one? Okay. you have a penalty? I think your class.
No, I don't.
Okay. Then roll for attack from each one separately, and then basically everything gets summed together.
If I also have weapon mastery for katana, how does that add up?
What?
Just roll normal?
Just roll normal, yeah.
So it'd be, let's see, my weapon damage?
No, you have to roll for attack first to see if it hits.
Oh, would that be...
Attack roll.
The attack roll.
Oh, attack roll. 5k 4. So just put 5k 4 or what?
Yeah.
5d,
Yeah,
5d 10.
Yeah.
Alright. Oops. God dang it.
Okay. That one hits.
Awesome.
Roll for damage on that.
Alright. Alright. 7k. How many times roll it?
I don't know. It's whatever you have on your sheet. It should say
Oh.
exactly on your sheet under damage roll.
Just making sure. Dang it! Why do I keep forgetting to put roll? What? That's weird.
Rolls 7d10.
Oh. Oops.
Man, how's your damage so high? Oh, never mind. Wait, you kept 2 on me.
Hold on, I'm trying to make sure. For some reason, it's not working with 4. Oh,
Really?
wait. Hold on.
No, that one works.
Because my damage roll is 7k2.
Yeah, you just need to change it to
So-
4.
I'll
that-
just change it to 4. So
No,
that'd
that's
work.
fine. That's fine.
Alright.
Okay. Roll. Now roll for your other weapon.
Oh, let's see. Do. Okay. Oh. Man. I forgot to put roll again. There you go.
That's for attack.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. Roll for damage.
Awesome. Let's see, what is it? If it's the 6k2 at the end of it, just write 4. Or 2.
2.
Okay.
Wow, that's some good rolls.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so you run up to the ghastly figure, and you unsheath both swords and run and do like a cross-style slash through the center of the ghost. You do pretty significant damage, but for the most part, the ghost is still in pretty decent condition.
Awesome.
It is now Kani, your turn.
Awesome. Well, I'm obviously gonna swing at it.
Okay. With your Tetsubo.
Yes, I
Okay.
don't have anything else.
Roll for attack.
Okay.
Okay. You hit. Roll for damage.
Damn.
Wow, nice.
Damn.
I'm
Holy
boss.
shit.
That
How did he get so strong?
I don't know.
Because I am.
Because he has a giant
amazing.
hammer.
Yeah, something like that.
Apparently, my dual wield doesn't do as much.
Yeah. You run up to it and you take the blunt of your hammer and face smash it right straight on. This pisses off the ghastly demon very much, and
Awesome.
he screams again. Everyone is temporarily paralyzed. It doesn't affect rounds, but he takes this opportunity to unsheath the cloth, the bloody cloth, and so now he's harder to see. It's only like a kind of a faint haze. Lau, it is now your turn.
Okay. I only have one weapon left because I threw my wakizashi, and that's the weak war fans. So yeah.
You can run to pick it up since it went through the.
Oh, so I could like skirt round him and
Well, you
try to
don't
grab
know exactly where he is anymore.
is he not still wearing the clothes?
No, he shed the clothes, so now he's just kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that a try. I'll try and run past him.
Okay.
And pick up the sword.
I'm gonna need you to roll an agility for that.
Okay. That's agility K. Agility, right?
Yes.
Okay. Damn it.
So you you begin to sprint towards your wakizashi that you threw, but the other two members don't recognize that or don't realize that you're doing that, so you bump into Kani and you're kind of pushed off to the side a bit because he's so much bigger than you. But so you're heading in that general direction, but now you're going at a tangent angle.
Right.
You're still trying to run. It's going to take you another turn to get there, to the sword.
Okay. I can still save this.
It is now the ghostly demon's turn. He realizes that everyone's now kind of split up. He again targets Lau because he's the guy who held the initial torch. Let's see, what's he going to do? He again points, or what you think he's doing is pointing his arm at you, and again unleashing another blast at your general direction. What is your TN again?
That's 20.
20? Okay. One second. Okay. The burst of air hits your ankles and you fall over.
Okay, so I'm down.
So you're down. So it'll take you another turn to get back up.
Dad.
It is now Kyuna's turn.
Yes. So, how can we engage it?
That's what you have to figure out.
Oh, how is it right now?
How what?
Like, it's like hazy, right?
Yeah, imagine it's kind of like looking at fog. Like you can
Alright.
kind of see it, but then it's not standing still, so it can move.
Alright, let me read my skills.
From what you know it might be near Lau because it just attacked him or tried to attack him.
Alright. Man, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
I will try to find it.
Okay.
Go for it.
How? You're just gonna stare?
Like- Yeah. Using perception.
Okay. Roll perception.
All right. Yes.
Okay. Kyyuna he puts down his weapon, well, he puts down his arms, and he starts staring really hard into the air. The other two, well, okay, that was down, but Kani looks at Kyyuna and he's like, why, what are you doing? I thought we were fighting. And that's your turn. Now to Kani.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Drink some tea.
So,
Sure.
let me describe the environment to you. You're still in the dark of the evening. You're in the outpost. There are still those torches from last time that are on all of the buildings. And you notice that the ground you're walking on is the same material as the road that you've been walking on, which means it's like fine gravel sand type material.
Okay, so do I see footsteps? You have to roll something
You
for
do
that?
not see footsteps. So by that you make the deduction that it must be floating in the air or something, or like barely floating or something.
Did we break the partially ruined steel or what?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess swinging is kind of pointless if I don't see what I'm swinging at.
Right.
So
And you guys are allowed to talk to each other as much as you want because I made that all free. So.
I have an idea, but I can't do anything till my turn.
Or you can
I have an idea as well, but likewise, I've got to wait till my turn.
you
how
can
about you guys
share the idea.
Yeah.
I can only do it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Solo players, huh?
Wow.
like
It's just
my idea is I've got a calligraphy set in my inventory. If I was to take the ink from the calligraphy set and say toss it at the monster, would that reveal his position?
Maybe it might.
But gotta wait till my turn to try that out.
What do I have in my traveling bag?
You have some food, some band-aids, or some like gauze wraps. You have. I don't think you used your torch thing, right?
No.
No. Okay. You have that. You have a flint to light that. I believe that's it. Oh, and then you have your money.
Oh, that's not very useful. Well, I guess I just need to pass. I don't have anything I can do, I don't think.
Well, if
If
you're gonna
you-
pass, you
that-
can like at least take a blind swing or something.
Yeah, but I might... Oh, you know what? I could hit
meditate.
Kyyuna in the face. That'd be funny.
Or like prep up for a critical strike.
Yeah, I might as well take
For-
a blind
prep up
swing
for a
then.
heavy attack.
A blind swing.
Yeah, I might as well then.
Okay.
God,
Okay.
I hope I
You know,
have-
I'm not gonna have you roll for it because it's a blind swing.
Okay.
So, you do the same type of front forward smashing attack that you tried to do the first time. It doesn't hit anything, but when you hit the ground, the impact from it, because you went straight with no contact, brings up a little bit of dust from the ground, and that kind of reveals the area where he's at for a brief second.
Awesome.
It is now Lau's turn.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay. Can I put my ink plan into action,
Let's see.
or do I have to stand up to do that?
You have to stand up to throw it, but I will allow you to pull it out in preparation for your next turn to throw it.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you fumble through your pack to pull out your calligraphy set. You grab the ink portion of it, the ink bottle. and prep it to be thrown. You're still working on your way to stand back up. It is now the ghostly figure's turn.
What about me?
You're next.
You need to wait your turn. Bastard.
Why are you trying to cheat, man?
Oh, just wondering.
Okay. So he realizes that the dust had quickly revealed himself a little bit from Kani's first attack. So he moves somewhere off the main ground. So he's not in the any area that's open floor, like open natural floor. You see him move towards the house that you originally tried to light the fire to, that had all the runes in it. But then once he steps onto the wooden entrance area, where there's no more dust, he kind of disappears again. It is now Kyuna's turn.
So the rune isn't destroyed, right?
No, the rune's still there.
Is it possible that the ghost spawned because of the rune?
It is very possible.
Alright, so I have gunpowder. Is it possible for me to, like, run up to the rune and, like, sprinkle some gunpowder on it? Like, a little
On the
bomb
rune, so you have to get past the guy who's at the entrance and get into the house and then drop the gunpowder.
Alright, so I will try to make a dash past him.
Okay.
That went well
And I
for
roll
me.
agility.
You're gonna have to make a dash against him, but you don't know where exactly he is.
Oh, wait, who? Against Lau?
No, the
against,
ghostly figure.
Oh,
Because he moved off
alright,
the
I'm down
dust,
for it.
the dirty...
I'm down.
Okay, roll agility.
Can I roll agility?
Yeah.
Awesome. 3d10.
Ooh, very nice. So you run into... towards the entrance of the house, and you run straight for it. You make it halfway into the door when you realize, as hard as you're sprinting, you're not moving anymore. You're
Whoa.
picked up into the air because
Whoa.
you now realize you're like right inside his body.
Wow.
And he
Uh-oh.
flips you out and throws you back out right next to Lau. So you guys are next to each other.
Alright.
He throws you all the way back out.
Alright.
It is now Kani's turn.
Well, I still don't know much, I guess. I'm probably just... Can I just walk up there and hit wherever
The
Kyyuna
entrance.
came from? Yeah, the
yeah, you can do that.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
I'll swing at it.
Okay. You have to roll for attack.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Wow. Okay. You take a swing straight at the door where he's at. You don't hit anything, but you knock over the entrance of the door, like structurally, the top part of it, and that kind of shakes up the house a little bit. And you sort of well, first of all, you send like wood splinters shattering everywhere, and for a brief moment, you see where they reflect off of his body where he is, and you now know that he's retreated back into the house a little bit more, and now you've created like an even bigger entrance into the house because you've kind of smashed open the doorway.
Okay. Cool.
It is now Lau's turn.
Okay. I should now be
You are
fully
back up.
erect.
Yep.
Am I able to throw my ink jet into the doorway where he's stood?
You are.
You just went into the house, right?
Yeah, he just went into the house, but you're at the doorway, so you can either coordinate something or try to throw it past Kani and then hit the ghostly figure.
I swear, if you hit me, I'm gonna slap you.
Cover you in ink. Yeah, okay. I'll try to toss it through the doorway and hit ghostly figure.
Okay, so you're gonna thread the needle here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll agility.
Agility. Damn. Squid attack. Yeah, right.
Oh, very nice. You successfully thread the needle, and you make contact on the ghostly figure. The ink bottle breaks upon impact, and
Nice.
you can now see kind of a splotchy stain on the side of his body where it made contact. So you can now all see him.
Awesome.
Teamwork, guys.
Yep.
Teamwork.
Good stuff. Still wish it would hit me.
It is now the monster's turn, the ghost's turn. He aims at Kani because he's right in the doorway.
Bring it.
Let's see. What is your TN?
My current TN?
Yes.
25.
Okay. Wow. Okay. He hits you. Successful hit on the chest. What? And you take 17 damage.
Oh.
But remember your armor reduction, so it's 17 minus whatever you have that on your from your armor.
5, I guess.
Okay, so you take 12 damage, and that you put that in the wounds table at the current, the
Okay.
far right, so the top right corner of that wounds table.
I'm pretty much dead.
Not yet. You're only at you're still at healthy, right?
And my health is only 15.
Yeah. So what that means is when you get above 15, you move down to nicked, and that means every time you do something, it's plus 3 more to make it successful. So you're not dead until you get to out at the very bottom.
Oh.
So as you get wounded, as you accumulate the wound numbers, it just makes it harder for you to do your normal actions.
Right.
So keep track of that. It is now Kyuna's turn.
So we can see it, right?
You can see it, yes.
I'd like to make an attack.
Okay. You are... let's see. Okay, I'll allow it because you're kind of in the area. So you have to run into the doorway past Kani and then hit... try to hit the ghost.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I roll agility first?
No, it'll just be a normal attack, but that means like if you wanted to move afterwards, you can't. Once you hit the ghost, you're stuck standing in front of him till the next turn.
Alright, that works.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for attack.
Got it. Alright. One moment.
Yeah, he's gonna do his patented X cross slash.
Yeah, man. Gotta be pimpin'. Alright, let's do. Oh! Did it wrong. There we go.
Wow. Okay. You get a hit.
Nice.
Alright.
Roll for
Time
damage.
to roll. Let's see. Oh, it's time to own. Just to make sure. Alright. So, 10. Take. Yo.
Okay. Wait. K2. Didn't you have more?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's from my main hand.
This is my damage that I just rolled.
Yeah, no, last time you did 7k4 on your attack damage.
7k4.
Hey, you did 7k7. 7k2, sorry.
No, right here.
I think you're looking at...
This,
Uh,
this one. Right above. There you go, offhand. Oh no, is that something else?
Might be.
5k4, 6k2. Whatever, fine. That's okay.
It's better probably with something from stat or something.
Okay. Okay, so you do damage. Now roll for your offhand weapon. Yeah, you guys
alright.
type attack in the chat so I know, like, attack and then damage so I can keep track.
Oh, alright. Let's type that. Roll. Alright. Nice. 4.
Okay, you hit. I roll for damage.
Alright. Let's see.
Was that your damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take, since you're running, you have a running head start into this ghastly figure, you do a running lunge, cross slash into the ghastly monster. Both of your blades make strong contact with what, as far as you can tell, the center of the body of the being, and the moment your blades cross through the other side or exit the body, the demon yells the loudest, or makes the loudest scream you have ever heard. All of you guys have to cover your ears in pain, but from the corner of Kani's eye and Kyuna's eye, you briefly make out that the ghastly figure has disappeared, or dissipated, or something, and that you have defeated the monster.
Oh, because of me. I'm the
Awesome.
carry.
As
carried
soon
it.
as the ghastly figure dissipates, you notice that all of the markings inside the room now, the dried blood spots start to actively bleed.
That's not good.
Yeah, that is probably not good.
It's the work of the necromancy.
You notice that the candles, they're still there, but they're not lit. And as far as you know, the runes are not doing anything yet.
Okay. I guess the seal that was presumably on the building before is now broken. And we can now destroy the building?
Yes, you can now destroy the building.
Okay. Should we destroy it now, guys, or is there any kind of... Do you reckon there's any loot to be had inside?
Probably nothing.
This
I
isn't
would
like an
think.
MMO, so when monsters die, they don't
I know.
drop.
Yeah,
I figured maybe there's something we missed before, but...
There,
Yeah.
there could
want
be.
the
You can
asset
also
bonus.
check. It's up to you if you guys want to check.
I'd say burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it?
Okay.
Oh, Kyuna's still inside, so he has to come out first.
Burn it anyway.
Burn it.
I need the
I'll
doctor.
I'll walk out.
Okay, so you guys are gonna, Kyuna's gonna get out, you guys are gonna set the house on fire.
Wait, is the
Yep.
rune still broken?
It's not lit up.
So we can't
Okay.
actually see it?
You can't actually see it,
Okay.
Okay.
but
Alright,
the
I'll
walls
look
are
out.
actively bleeding.
Oh, I should just dance inside.
You can.
Please don't.
I'll walk out.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk out. Are you guys going to use another torch to set the house on fire, or are you going to do something else to set it on fire?
I'm not using any of my torches. They
Because-
stole shit.
Yeah.
You're so
Lau
stingy,
has
man.
Well, Lau has 3, so.
I used one, remember?
You used one, yeah.
Oh,
You did.
well, I'm down to 1 too. So.
Well, okay, just for reference, you can get more when you get back to the wall. It's not like you're just out.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
But
Right, whatever. One of you guys takes out your...
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, you take out your travel
as
pack.
long as we each have 1, it's okay.
Yeah. You light...
As long as I don't get attacked again.
Right. You light the torch, and are you gonna throw it into the room, or set the outside on fire, or what are you gonna do?
Throw it inside.
I think the way you normally do this is you set the roof on fire and then you throw it inside.
Okay, so you're gonna set the roof on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. You hold the torch up to the roof, it starts to catch on fire. It spreads pretty quickly, and you throw the torch inside. As soon as the whole building catches on fire, you notice that it caught on fire a lot faster than it should have. Even though it's still wood, but it spread really quickly. You guys start to back away from the house. And then all of a sudden, an intense surge of that dried blood and iron and everything overwhelms all of you guys again, to the point where you have to plug your noses to prevent from like vomiting or passing out or whatever. And at that point, Lau, you realize that setting an actively bleeding house on fire probably not the best thing for your nose. But the house goes down, and at the last second, you guys all black out again.
That's like the
Damn
third
it.
time today.
I think you guys had anemia.
No, I have meditation, so I can just meditate through it.
Okay, you meditate, but then upon Kani passing out, he knocks you unconscious by falling on your head.
About freaking time.
So-
He finally had his chance.
Yeah. So you guys black out. We can end here if you guys are tired, or we can keep on
Please.
going. Okay.
It seems like a good place
Already
to stop.
7 a.m. for me, so.
That works. Do we get EXP for killing that monster?
Not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna structure this campaign by giving you XP when you finish like a chapter, so you
Okay.
get like
Oh,
massive
okay.
leveling at a time.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Okay, cool.
Cool. That
So does this stuff save anywhere? Like, I mean, the spreadsheet thingy? Guess I'll just have to save it
you should be able to
myself.
save it, hopefully.
Yeah,
'Cause
I guess. I think I just did.